Good part of the day, my dear Facebook friends. Anna Dieter is live right now because I was participating today in a conversation that happened under my post. And first of all, for those of you who don't know what I do and are not familiar with my work with people who stutter, let me introduce myself. I am a representative and a pioneer of a brand new profession today. The profession called Etalon Speech Educator. Etalon stands for standard, norms. So I am a big proponent of teaching children from a very young age to speak, to express themselves in the most natural and the easiest thing in the world, in spoken words. So today I was participating in conversation under my post where I asked those who do not have any interest in helping people who stutter, and they just clog my account, Facebook account. I have like almost 5,000 friends, and I don't want to have friends who are not interested in my work and who do not know me personally. So I genuinely asked those people to unfriend me, no offense. But I'm not using social media for my personal gain. I don't care about people who are looking for a relationship, for like communicating with nice looking men or women. I am not into socialization in this way. I'm really interested in spreading the information that I have today in my mind. I am here to simply help the victims of the fraudulent stuttering cure industry. I am here to help people who stutter, people who stammer, people who simply have never developed their naturally normal way of playing spoken words on their simple speech instrument. Yes, each of us has an instrument, just like a musical instrument, and we play it in the most natural way that we have learned to do it. But unfortunately, a lot of us are not accurate with the words melodies that we play on this musical instrument, speech instrument, or I call it a speech pipe. And the most inaccurate people, the most of them, we call them stutterers. And the conventional science calls these people who stutter, people who have some kind of a mysterious condition. So when I participated in this conversation under my post where I asked, please unfriend me if you don't know me personally, or if you're not interested in the work I do with those who stutter. So all of a sudden, to my surprise, a lot of people started asking me about the cost of the program. And then when one of them mentioned yes, the cost is pretty high today. And the reason for that is very simple. Because what we do, we are a group of enlightened educators. It's a new profession on the planet. And we are not being supported by the government funds. You gotta understand it. Government has all the money. Okay? So, and someone mentioned, oh, it's $6,000, it's very expensive. And some person from India or from other country again wrote down, it is impossible to collect this money. And that's when I decided, okay, it's time for me to go live and communicate live with those of you who really believe that it is impossible to collect money for investing in your future, in your life. So if you are watching me right now and you still believe that it is impossible to collect as much money as you need to break the slavery, to get away from being a slave of a system, just let me know. Write any question. Tell me something. I want to see your reaction. Give me likes, give me dislikes, give me hearts. Give me your reactions, because I see people are watching me speak. Okay, hi Rishi, I see you. Okay, let me wave to Rishi. Unfortunately, something is written not in English. I cannot react to that because I cannot read whatever it is in Pakistani language or in any other language. I cannot react. Perez Didan is watching me. Hi, Perez. Ask questions. Hey, привет, Наташа. Хорошо, что ты со мной тоже разговариваешь. Okay, I just said a few words in Russian language. So, let me go back to the conversation I had in my morning. When someone mentioned it is impossible. My dear Facebook friends, I am a pretty brave person because of the way I am sharing this information. I want you to understand this simple truth. Thank you for the thumb up. Thank you very much. It encourages me to continue speaking. Okay, so you need to understand that today's society, everywhere, not just hi, Fadeni. Hi, good to see you. Thank you for being here and listening to me. You need to understand that the world we're living in is a very unfair. It's pretty unfair world we're living in today. The society is built on the principle of enslavement of people. A very small group of smart people enslave millions and millions of people. How do they do it? They keep the masses, millions of people, dumb. They want them to be uneducated. The small group of smart people want the rest of us to be dumb, misinformed, miseducated, disinformed. They want us to believe disinformation, believe lies. It is when we are ignorant, we become easy to control. And guess what? It is very easy to make money, millions and millions of dollars on people who are simply misinformed. It is very simple to make a lot of money on people who stutter. Why? Because the main reason people are stuttering, the main reason people are suffering, it is because they believe disinformation. They believe lies. The biggest disinformation millions of people who stutter believe is that there is something wrong with them, that they are sick with a mysterious sickness with no known cure, that they are in need for some kind of a cure, which, as again, they convince us the cure doesn't exist. And this is why people who stutter are sick with incurable condition. And this is why they need to keep coming back for various treatments, various ways of cure with some drugs. It just depends what smart people are selling. Whoever sells drugs, they say, come to us, we're going to give you drugs, we're going to sell you drugs. Take drugs. It's going to reduce the amount of your stuttering. Others who sell the training methods. They tell you, come to us, keep coming to us. We're going to sell you various ways of training your speaking, training you to speak in a different ways. And I will mention right away, what does it mean? To speak in a different way. It means to stutter in a different way. Because those who sell you techniques and methods of speaking, they may be good people. They may be. They may have a big heart. I don't want to blame them in anything else. I don't want to blame them in evil work they do, in evil services they do. They cannot be blamed for that because they are as misinformed as millions of people who stutter. So once again, those who sell techniques of speaking, methods of speaking, they sell you different ways of stuttering. They sell you, they convince you to use all these techniques and methods, which are simply different forms of stuttering. When you begin learning to use a method, any method, breathing method, relaxation method, hypnotherapy, all kinds of techniques, artificial techniques or methods, please understand, you are being misled because you are buying, again, nothing is free. And even if something is free, even if it's covered with your medical insurance, please understand, you still are buying. Your insurance, health insurance is paying for you. You are still buying a method of how to stutter with less mistakes. It's still stuttering. It's still an abnormal way of speaking. And guess what? Those smart people who sell you all of this, once again I'm going to repeat, drugs, devices, they sell this Speech Easy device, ways to practice for a long time, techniques, strategies, tips, tricks, natural supplements, vitamins. Whoever sells, whatever they sell, these people make money on your ignorance, on you not knowing, not understanding what speech really is, what stuttering really is. I'm here to tell you, is it possible to save up $6,000? Yes, it's possible. It is possible. But how? I live in a country, let's say India. I live in a country called Afghanistan, Pakistan. I don't see even rich people. I see only poor people everywhere. I have a lot of people from Nigeria. I see a lot of people in my friend list who don't even know what normal life is. They're not exposed to norms of the lives. All they see is poverty everywhere. You need to understand, this is a very unfair world we're living in. Yes, the world is built on this. And the fact that you are born in poverty doesn't mean that you cannot move on with your life. You just need to do some certain things. What are they? I just wanted to say very simple to me because I see them clearly, the things that every person who stutters needs to do, no matter where you are born. Whether you are born in Nigeria, in Pakistan, in United Kingdom, or in Germany, in Switzerland, or in the United States of America. It's all the same. Guess what you need to do to earn the money for the program that I teach today? Because yes, it's 100% lifetime guarantee. You will never ever stutter again. I guarantee it, 100%. Because you will be smart. You will get rid of the blocks in your mind. You will become stutter-free in only 3 days. I keep screaming on top of my lungs. Why? Not because I want to be rich. I want to take all your money and run away. No, I don't really care for your money. I need the funds because I do the work that requires money. I live in the United States of America. Everything is in dollars. When people begin telling me about their rupees, about their whatever currency, I don't care about them because I live in the United States of America, you gotta understand. And this is the reason I can push the program that I teach, because where I am at. United States of America is the country where you can do certain things. Besides, I work online. They cannot do anything with me. Okay, let me not get distracted. Hi, Wakil. I see you here. Hi, Madasir. Good to see you too. And hi, Laura. Waving to you as well. Thank you so much for visiting me during my live video on Facebook. So let me go back. How can you collect so much money? How? Not easy. I don't want to tell you that it is easy. No. No matter what country you live, in the United States of America, in Nigeria, or anywhere else, it's never easy to collect money. It's never easy to earn money. Why? Because you would have to do a lot of work. Work. I do not see any other way. Any other honest way. I don't want you to go and rob the bank, right? We can't do this. So I have educated people from all walks of life. All of them had to work. All of them, no exception. And I will just talk about the person who Jerry, hi Jerry Alvarez, yes, I just left you a message, Jerry, that you can communicate with me privately. So I just finished, 2 days ago, I finished teaching one of the students. He was born in the United States of America, but his family has come from Mexico. I think Mexico and Ecuador, so it's kind of like a combination. But he was born in the Spanish-speaking family. And when he turned 4, without anything, like knowing any English language, he was put in the school with only English language speakers. At 4 years old, this poor boy didn't know one word in English language. And they put him, as I just made a joke during the class where I taught him, I said, you were like a person from Mars. Okay, so imagine a person from Mars landed on Earth. Would he be able to communicate with us? Of course not. He would not be able to understand us because he doesn't understand our language. So this poor kid was put in English-speaking environment, and he mentioned to me in the video, I'm still working on that video, he said, I was so shy, I could not express myself. I'm like, duh, how could you express yourself if there were no English-speaking people around you? How could you express yourself? Of course you were shy. Of course you were scared. Of course you started avoiding speaking situations. This is absolutely normal. So, fast forward. He is 25 today, and he has been to different speech therapist pathologists. He's been through different sources of lies, of misinformation, of disinformation. And when he stumbled about 2 years ago on my program, he started working. Actually, he mentioned to me that back then he was not doing anything. He failed college. He couldn't do college. He failed everything. 3 years of college, he failed it. His father paid for his education. He still failed it. He could not. He had to drop out of college. He could not do the college. So after that, for 1.5 years, he was on drugs. He was smoking pot. He couldn't do anything. He couldn't live his life. And then he stumbled on my video. And he has made a decision. I gotta work. You know what work he did? He got a job in a pizza shop. Okay, in the United States of America. He got a job. He did not communicate with anybody else. His job was to make a dough, to mix ingredients and to make a dough for pizza. He also told me, it's gonna be in the video, it's gonna be a long video, but I don't care. He also made the job, he did the job, also non-speaking job. He delivered pizza to customers. And he mentioned to me that instead of telling his customers how much they would have to pay, he would show them a receipt. Here is how much you need to pay, without saying anything. He worked in the United States, it was for 6 months. Okay, he was able to collect the funds. Also, his family was very much involved. They kind of didn't ask him to pay for too much. He lived, and he still lives with his parents, who provide for him, like housing and food. Okay, so he was lucky. He was in this situation when everyone was providing to him. Okay, so once again, in 6 months after hard work, guess what? He came to me, he took the 3-day course, he's Stutter-Free. I helped him to unblock every hole, every block in his mind, and he's Stutter-Free. Okay, so thank you guys for giving me questions. Hey Rio, good to see you, guy. Rio is an amazing guy. Also, he's written a book, and I've communicated with him. I have actually invited him to be a part of the Etalon Unblocking Course. I'm still waiting for you, Rio, to give me your yes and no, but he's an amazing guy himself. He was also a stutterer, and he's been through hell for many years. Don't remember how many years. Today, he's the author of his own book, his own perspective on stuttering. There are some certain things that are correct, of course, that helped him, but he doesn't see the whole picture yet. He's still on the way to learn what the picture of stuttering is in reality. But he's an amazing guy. Rio is a very good-hearted man. Okay, Mohammed Raid. Good to see you, guy. Okay, what else? Muhammad is writing, Anna, I am a poor person. Can you free cure me? Okay, guys, let's talk about it. I know. You've been brainwashed that there are things, that there are free things in this world. I hate to bring a messenger of the truth. I hate to do this, but I have to do it. Nothing is free in this world. Nothing. Let me correct myself. Yes, there is something free. Mouse. In the mouse trap, there is cheese. In the mouse trap is free. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Here is a mouse trap. It's open, prepared to catch the mouse. There is a little piece of cheese. The mouse comes to the trap, grabs the cheese. It's free. it grabs the trap, and guess what it does? Right? The trap closes, the mouse is trapped. That's why the cheese is free. This is why, once again, I'm gonna go back. Each and every government supports their people that are trained by the government. It's the principle of our society today, in every country in the world, including your poor country. You are poor because this is what your government wants you to be. You need to understand it. Your government wants you to be poor, period. They want you to keep you down, miseducated, misinformed, and they want you to believe it's impossible. I am poor. It's impossible to ever be rich. Impossible. And they have trained and keep training the army of people, helpers, who keep you dumb and misinformed. And once again, I don't want to be mean about speech therapists, psychologists, speech pathologists. I don't want to be mean. No. They may be good people with very big heart. They want to help you. When you come to them, they even may help you for free because they get salary every month. Nice fat check every month. They receive money. They can afford to work with you for free. They can't. I can't. Because nobody gives me any money. The only contributors, the only donors of our non-profit organizations are our students and my family. My crazy family who still believe in what I do and support me. This is why I don't care about the money. I am being supported by my family. And if you don't know, I recommend, and by the way, my student mentioned that he watched that YouTube video where I did an interview with my own husband. For about 50 minutes, I interviewed my husband. Thank you so much for your likes. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. It gives me the strength to continue. Okay? So go and watch this interview on YouTube. It's the last interview, the last radio show on BBM Global Network. Okay? Go, it's on my website. Go and watch it. Listen to the story of what we had to go through in order to be here, in order to continue doing the work we are doing. Saving one life at a time. This is how I look at it. One life at a time. And Muhammad, you need to understand, I am here for you. But you need to begin with your work. No matter where you are, I know you're poor. I know that. Okay? So here is another example I can give you. I have educated one lady, not even a man. Okay? She wasn't really that muscular, not that strong. Okay? So, you know what she did to be able to afford the course? She was a young girl. When she first learned about the course, and she is from Lithuania. And in Lithuania, it's part of former Soviet Union. Her parents spoke and understood Russian language. So she learned about our program before I was around. Okay? It's just amazing. It was like, I don't know, 20 years ago, she learned about the program. But she was still a young girl. And back then, the program was available only in Russian language. She asked her parents to invest in her education. The parents refused. They didn't believe it. And they did not want to even go and check it out. And the program was still new, so they didn't bother to communicate with Mistress Nishko, the author of the program. So, to make it short, the girl made her mind. When I grow up, I'm gonna go work and earn money myself. She went to the university. She got a master's degree in economics, okay? And she couldn't find a job because she couldn't speak, okay? So guess what she did? With her master's degree in business and economics, she put this diploma in the drawer and she found somehow the job abroad. You know what was the job? I think she said in Norway. The job was in Norway cleaning the houses with a degree, master's degree in business. She just said, I don't care. I need to fix my life. And she went to Norway. She worked like a slave for a year, I believe, for a whole year. When people spoke to her, she just smiled to them. But she also worked very, very hard. And this is why she was kind of welcomed to the job. They gave her a job. They wanted her to clean the house. She was a very fair worker. So, to make it short, after a year of hard work, she was able to pay for her education. Now she's back to Lithuania, and she is, she's great. She's very successful. She got a job she wanted. She has no problem in her life. Maybe she have some other problems, but not. She doesn't have a block finding a job she wants. Okay, so sorry, I had to tell this story. Okay, Tari Cool Hug. How much money should I collect to recover my speech? Is there any book available on net? Very good question. Yes, if you are listening still. So answer this question. God, I can barely see. Tari Cool. Apologize if I don't read correctly your name. Tell me if you've been on my website. Have you ever been on my website? Yes or no? Just tell me yes or no. If you have not, I recommend you go to my website. And give me 1 second, out of the picture. I'm gonna grab another book. Oops. Okay. On the website, there are at least 2 free ebooks. Free. You don't have to pay a penny. All you need to do just to register for the website. Okay, so the website will receive your email, nothing else we need, okay? And then you are going to be you're gonna go to, there is a menu and you can go and select books. Then you select free ebooks. I recommend you begin your reading with this book, A Tale of Two Geniuses in Stuttering. Understand the problem. Understand. Stop being stupid and dumb. Stop being ignorant, misinformed. Don't believe you need a cure. Please. The world, the society today is feeding off misinformed, miseducated people, okay? Very few rich people feed off you because you are misinformed. Very small group of smart people make money of you, of millions of people who stutter because you don't know what stuttering really is. You don't know it. You don't know what normal speech really is. You don't know that, right? Write to me. Do you know what stuttering really is? Just one word, yes or no. I see that there are several people watching. Communicate with me, guys. Don't be quiet. So, this book will explain to you in a very simple way. Don't be afraid if English is not your first language. Don't be afraid, because the book is written with a lot of pictures. And don't forget, my English is also not my first language. English is my second language, okay? This is why I cannot speak in a complicated way. I don't use big words. It's very, very simple. Okay, Anna, I can't buy your book because Amazon don't have in Bangladesh. What Amazon are you talking about? Mohammed, come on. Go to my website. Forget about Amazon. Go to my website. Buy a free ebook. Free. You don't have to deal with this Amazon, which is also part of the system. I sell my book, we, not I, our non-profit organization. We are selling my books on Amazon as well. Okay, someone wants to be in my video. No, guy, I don't want you to be in my video simply because if you want to talk to me, come to me and we're going to talk on video in the messenger. No problem. I have no problem communicating with you, okay? So once again, go to my website, register, and get my free ebooks first. Understand why you stutter. Who wants you to stutter? Who created this stuttering sickness? Who created it? Who invented it? When? Why? Who debunked this lie? Who did it? Just read, educate yourself, okay? Then there is another free ebook. Free, guys, can you hear the word free? It's free. Even if you speak, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, is your English kind of weak still? Listen up. This book has been translated to several languages. And guess who translated my book? My students. I don't have funds to pay for expensive translators. My students, as a token of appreciation, when they ask me, Anna, how can I just thank you? I cannot thank you enough. And when I communicate with people, educated people, I see that they are educated. I tell them, translate my book. It's not a long book. Can you translate it to your language? Can you? Then do this work. I will post it on my website and you will help millions of people who don't understand English yet. Okay? You will be able to read. So this book is available in Russian, in Polish, in Arabic, in something else I don't remember. Okay? In different language. So go. If you speak Arabic, go read in Arabic. No problem. One of my students translated it in Arabic language. And then you can come to me, bring an interpreter. I also worked with some person who spoke Arabic, and that girl brought an interpreter. Okay, that was kind of a different story about that girl, but I'm not going to go there. So anyway, so once again, but if you want to buy my main book that we do sell because we need funds for continuing our projects. Like, for example, right now, I'm talking to you, I'm using a very expensive iPad. Great quality. The sound quality is great. The video quality is great. Guess what? We had to buy it. Okay? Where did they get the money? 1 or 2 or 3 or 5, whatever, students donated their funds. When you come to me, you're giving us a donation. And I'm able to simply buy all this equipment. Buy for the advertisement. Pay for the advertisement. Pay for marketing. Pay for this. It's pay. And guess what? It's all in dollars. Dollars, not in rupees. In dollars. This is why, if you want to help yourself, please get a job. This is the beginning. The beginning of your path out of the slavery. Understand, you live as a slave. That's who you are today. You are a slave. Okay, before I forget, let me continue. There is another book. Usually this book, when people begin reading this book, they cannot stop reading it. It's also available on my website. Free. Muhammad, if you're still watching me. Free. You do not need to go and just buy. Feed the system. Pay them. When you go to Amazon, you feed them. You feed those rich people. You don't need to do that. Go to my website. Download this book. It's called One Lonely Climb to Success. It's about this amazing young man. His name is Hussein. Those of you who haven't seen the video of his winning speech on YouTube, go watch the video. It's called From a Stutterer to the Best Speaker. Go, Google it. Put the title, From a Stutterer to the Best Speaker. Remember it? From a stutterer to the best speaker. Watch, it's his story. I didn't do this. I didn't do anything. He recorded his own speech at Toastmasters International. His story is amazing. Amazing story. And if you go through the book, which I actually, first his story he wrote himself, and then, I mean, it's an amazing story. Amazing story. Okay? So read it. It's free. You don't. And by the way, he asked me questions. I answered. It's my conversation with Hussein over the course of 2.5 years before he took the course. Okay. Next thing, if you guys are still watching me, oh God, I don't have. Anyway, it's another direction I have to go. Okay. It's another book. The book is called Muhammad. I'm doing it all for you. Some dust. Okay, it's called Speech is a Skill. This is the book that you can buy from Amazon, but on Amazon it is almost $200 because Amazon, they are playing their own game. They don't want to pay authors anything, not much. So when someone buys this book from Amazon, guess what? We do not receive much money for this, okay? So this is why we need the funds. We are selling this book for $50. $50. Okay, hi Prashant. What's up, guy? Okay, Arnachelum Devon, okay. And Haranch. Okay, guys. Hi, and Dilip. Sorry, your names are, okay, Muhammad. Good, I'm glad you're watching. So, yeah, go to the website again, livestutterfree.com. www.livestutterfree.com, L-I-V-E, stutterfree.com. So go to the website and go to the section, because you don't have access to Amazon and I cannot ship this book to you. So I recommend you go and select the book, which is a carbon copy of this. It's just called Live Stutter Free. This is the title of another book. It's the same book, but it's in PDF format. So select Live Stutter Free PDF book, the same book. Select it. It's only $50. You donate $50 on the website. It's very simple. You just have to have any bank card. If you don't have it, go look for someone who has it. Someone, maybe not in your neighborhood, but somewhere else, someone may have the card. Go buy the book, okay? And you will be immediately able to download this book. Immediately. Begin reading. Begin educating yourself. And I also would like to tell you, Desmond, hi Desmond. Let me remind you, if you do not care about my work with people who stutter, please, I beg you, do not send me request, friend request, please. I am not interested in people who looking for a relationship. Please do not send me friend requests. I have so many, like recently. It's like, I believe it's some kind of a scam. Yesterday I got like 50 friend requests from people in Nigeria. I don't need you guys. I need only people. And I wrote a question to one of them. Are you a person who stutters? He goes, I don't even understand what you're asking me about. What's your name? You're pretty, blah. Get somewhere else. Go look for relationships somewhere else. I'm not into relationship with you, okay? I look for people who stutter so I could share information with them. I'm into saving lives. I'm into saving souls. Souls. I'm into saving your soul. Because stuttering is from demons. If you believe in God, you will understand what I mean. If you don't believe in God, then just delete what I've said. You will not understand me. Okay. Once again, Muhammad, did you understand where to get my book? On the website? But don't buy this book, because I cannot ship it to you. You're too far away. Select the book called Live Stutter-Free. It's only $50. Understand? Okay, so any questions, guys? If you do not have any questions, I'm going to wrap it up. I see that 5 people are watching. Guys, ask a question, because it's kind of, I don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste my time. My time is very expensive. I don't want to give you my time for nothing, okay? I give my time a lot to people. If you have a question, just come to me privately. I don't want to just give you information, okay? Desmond, hi Desmond, I'm waiting to, okay, wait a second, I didn't wait. Oh, come on. Nah, I don't know. It went away. Okay, so if there are no questions, once again, understand. Let me wrap it up. We're living in the world which is very unfair. It's a crazy world we're living in. No one can help you but you. If you want to see a person who can help you, come to the mirror. Who are you going to see in the mirror? You are going to see yourself. You are the only person who can help you. And if you do not work to help yourself, guess what? You will remain a slave. Others will continue making money off you. Others will continue live off your energy. Your energy. Because even if you don't pay somebody, if you just give your work to somebody, you are helping somebody, you're cooking for your household because you cannot find a job outside the household. If you are doing something that you don't like, you hate to do, but you're still doing it, it means someone is enslaved you, has enslaved you, and you are still giving your energy to someone else. And those some people are living off your energy. You may have a job that you hate. You may have a boss at your work that you hate. This is the case because you believe it's impossible. It's impossible. This is my destiny. I have to accept that I stutter for the rest of my life because I am a genetic freak, because my brain is broken, something is wrong in my brain. Yes, how much is it? Is it what? How much is education? Once again, guys, go to the website. Go. It's expensive. Yes, it is expensive. But this is the cost of your work. You gotta work. If you don't know how to work, if you don't know how to make money, what can I do? I work. And as I mentioned to you, I don't even have to work. My husband, when he sees me frustrated with my work, when he sees me people. I'll just tell you yesterday, okay? I wrote to one of these people from Nigeria. I wrote to him. Hi, I am Anna. I am helping people who stutter. Are you the one who, are you interested in my work with people who stutter? I'm like giving my heart, even in my question. And guess what I received? Fuck you. I'm like, okay? Of course I blocked that person. He's never gonna see me again in his life, okay? But when my husband sees me, and when he sees me frustrated, and he tells me, Anne, you don't need to work. Just stop it. Just drop it. Enjoy your life. I want to enjoy you for many, many years ahead. And I see how your work is killing you. I go, no, it's all on me. I am killing myself. I gotta work less. I gotta relax and not take it too close to my heart. So once again, my job is to unblock you. Come to me. I'll do my job 100%. I give you 100%. I will give you your life back. Okay? I will help you to unblock your life. It's basically you're blocked. Your life is blocked. Please understand. Keep asking questions. I don't see any questions. I see people watching me. Are people who are watching me just interested in relationship again with pretty ladies? If you are this person, please hang up. Don't watch me. I'm not interested in relationship with you. I am interested in helping people. I'm here to help people who stutter, to educate them. And once again, if you do not have money yet, if you haven't earned money yet, you haven't made this decision, I gotta work hard, I gotta get this program. If you're not there yet, begin with the free stuff. Free! But you have to do your work. Because even reading books, this book, and then maybe this book, you gotta work. Nothing is free in this world. Reading the book is work. Educating yourself is work. Listening to my video lessons is work. Even listening to me right now is your work. But all I can do is just to give you information, to educate you. Come to me privately. I'm going to educate you, okay? I'm going to guide you where you need to go to stop the slavery. Get out of this slavery. I want you to be rich. Rich. And I'm not even talking about money. Because when you know a lot, when you are smart, the only way you can become rich is when you are smart. Stupid, dumb, misinformed, ignorant people will never be rich. Never. They will continue being poor. So if you do not do your work, guess what? You will remain in poverty. You will remain poor. You will remain lazy. Sorry to say this word, but that's the truth. I'm sad to say lazy. Because nothing would have happened if I wasn't lazy. I mean, I'm not lazy. I'm a workaholic. I'm too much. It's another extreme. I have worked non-stop for my entire life. Soon it's going to be 40 years. 30 years of my life, I worked as a speech and language therapist. I was involved in the wrong livelihood. I guess that's my karma now. Anyway, guys, you are not asking me questions. That's why I'm going to wrap it up. So we'll see you when I have time to see you again. Don't wait when I come live. Come to me, I'll talk to you. No problem. Okay? Lots of love to you. Go get a job. Please go get a job. Forget about speaking job. Go get a job, physical labor job. You guys are strong. You're young. You can do it. I mean, how much strength do you need to make a dough in pizza shop? Not much. And you don't need to talk to people. Go find a job like this. Get a job. Work, work, work. And when you work, guess what? The more we work, the more money we earn. But don't forget, the work, you can sell your body muscles and make money, of course. You know, whatever, I'll tell you this story. It's a funny story. Mr. Roman Snishko, the independent Russian scientist who has created this program, he has discovered the etalons of speech, the standards of speech, natural standards, natural norms of speech. He's the one who discovered these norms almost 30 years ago. So he can do things I can't. And on Instagram recently, he's also kind of frustrated with people keep telling him, it's impossible, I am poor, blah, blah, blah. So recently he has posted a video of a fashion show. Okay, I cannot do it. Don't even ask me. I will not do it. It's not for me. But he did it. And I understand why he did it. He posted the little video in Instagram, like a 1-minute video of a fashion show where a totally naked man, okay, totally naked man walk on a podium advertising white purses, totally naked. Nothing is hidden. They're just walking one after another. They have beautiful body and they're carrying white purses. And he wrote, guess what? You can sell your body. They pay pretty good for this work because it is also work. Of course, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not suggesting you do this, but I just want you to understand. Earning money is possible, and it doesn't matter where you live. You have to work. If the work is not available, create the work. This work that I'm doing today wasn't available. I created it. Can you believe? Anyway, lots of success to you guys. Lots of love to you. Come to me via Messenger. I will answer any question you ask. Lots of success to you. Bye-bye. Finish.